Suzy! Honestly, first day at school and you're going to be late.
Right then, quieten down, please. I'm Miss Travis. I'll be taking you for English this year.
Get out of this.
Now, I warn you, I don't stand for any nonsense.
Right.
And if you play fair by me, I'll play fair by you.
What are you supposed to be?
I'm...
Suzy! Honestly, first day at school and you're going to be late.
I'm a teacher. Okay, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher.
Mr. McGill, I noticed a couple of broken windows on the ground floor. Punish a pupil, will you?
Which one?
Well, I don't know. Just pick on any boy with an earring. You're a teacher, for God's sake. What do you want?
Mr. Slang's from your class, sir, for talking.
Well, did he give you any work?
No, sir.
No, of course he didn't. Which class?
Religious education.
Fine. Sit there and make a plasticine model of God. And you better get it right.
Excuse me.
Over there.
I walk through that playground and I just hear so much bad language, so much swearing. Where do they get it from, Mr. Carpenter?
Arseheads.
Excuse me, hello?
Mr. Slap, Mrs. Thompson wants a word. Apparently the janitor's wife told her there's a 3-month-old dead rat in the pupil's water tank.
Well, tell her we're very sorry and we'll pop in a fresh one immediately.
Well, she'll be here. She wants to speak to you.
But why couldn't she phone? What did she have to come in for?
I don't know. Perhaps she's thirsty.
Yes, thank you, Janet. Very amusing.
Hello again.
Yes, what? Yes!
I'm sorry.
Name?
Suzy Travis.
Well,
No.
Susan, we generally recommend a somewhat longer skirt than you seem to be wearing at the current moment.
What's wrong with it?
What? Oh, why do we bother? We should just lather you up and throw you to the rugby team. Well, on your way, then. Don't keep your teacher waiting.
I am a teacher.
What?
I'm a teacher.
No, you're not. Mr. Humboldt, a word.
Mr. Slatter.
Quick chat in my office, please. It's about you beating Donald Cooper, a fourth year, into a virtual coma during football practice.
Well, what about it?
Do you think you could manage it this afternoon?
Excuse me. I think we were talking, weren't we? I was told to report here. I got a call from the staffing department. This is where I was told to come. You got a problem with that, you take it up with them. I'd watch that vein in your temple if I were you. I think it's trying to escape.
I'll speak to you in a moment, Mr. Humboldt. We're not due any new teachers. We have the correct teacher allocation for our current school roll. Current school roll, Janet?
809 children.
That's what I thought.
820 counting pregnancies.
Yes, thank you again, Janet. Sorry, mistake, obviously. Staffing department's always getting this kind of thing confused. Bad luck. Wrong.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for the headmaster.
That's me. Step right in.
You're a headmaster?
You're a Scorpio.
What?
Don't ask me how I know. It's funny, isn't it? You can always tell something just by looking a person right in the eye. With me, it's star signs.
With me, it's penis size.
What are you doing here?
Talking to him. He was here a moment ago. Well, he said he was the headmaster. I don't think he really was. That's what he told me. He's probably hiding under the desk.
You know, our Mr. Gregson has some excellent literature on substance abuse. I don't know if you'd be interested at all.
What? Mr. Slat?
Yes, what?
Mr. Slat, did you force Mr. Humphrey to take 2 extra classes yesterday after he told you he was feeling dizzy with pains in his arms?
How many phantom illnesses can one incredibly fat hypochondriac have?
Mr. Slat, you make me sick.
This is Janet, our school secretary, whose cunning illusion of humanity is maintained only by extensive shaving.
Mr. Humphrey is sitting up there in his room.
Look, I'll deal with Mr. Humphrey. You explain to this young lady that she doesn't work here and the headmaster is not hiding under his desk.
Mr. Slat!
Please, could someone just listen to me for a minute? That guy, the headmaster.
Deputy.
Come out. You got nothing to hide. Trust me. Spot on.
Mr. Humphrey, how nice of you to join us for a change. Now, I wonder if it wouldn't be too much trouble to ask you to take a class or two now that you're actually here. I appreciate that it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it would help the rest of us as we are, in fact, making a valiant attempt to run a school on these premises. Thank you for your valuable time. Right, in you go. Move along now, come on. Come on.
Mr. Slat, I told you that Mr. Humphrey is in no condition to take that class.
And how, pray, as a non-teaching member of staff, do you work that out?
Because he's dead.
Right. I see. Excuse me one moment.
What is it?
So, the last thing Mr. Humphrey did in this life was read a memo from you telling him to stop malingering at once.
Well, he certainly took you seriously.
It was dated yesterday.
He's been sitting there dead for a day.
You think that's bad? He's had at least 2 classes.
It's the most work he's done all year. So, do you teach English at all?
Well,
Oh,
yes.
for God's sake!
Must you constantly intrude on teaching staff conversations, Janet? Why can't you hang around with your own kind and groom each other?
You didn't notice he was dead. Nobody noticed.
Well, he never moved much anyway. He's a teacher.
You just spoke to him.
Well, I can't check the staff for vital signs every time I talk to them. Who knows what we'd find?
Right, well, we have to get him out of there and without the kids seeing.
What now?
Well, he's dead. You can't leave him taking a class.
But yes, I know. But there's no one else available.
That's what you call available.
Listen, love. Could you find the headmaster, tell him what's happened?
Well,
I think he's in room 17, just along the corridor.
Oh, right, listen, should it come up, probably best not to mention this memo business to the head. Might be misconstrued, I'm sure you understand.
You stitch him up all you want, dear.
Look, I know how all this must seem, but I can assure you I consider Mr. Humphrey a highly effective member of staff, right up until the very end. And indeed, a couple of classes beyond it.
Just face it, Slat, you've seriously screwed up this time.
Please excuse Janet's lack of professional decorum. She's been walking upright all morning.
Room 17?
Look, perhaps you care to come round for dinner some night, you know, so we can discuss your career, your future at the school, perhaps.
Oh, what? You're asking me on a date now.
But no. As a colleague, as your deputy head. And anyway, you've met my wife.
Come on, lover. Time to move your latest victim, please.
Breakfast, pay attention! I want you all to, I want you to pray. Well, get on with it. Heads down, eyes shut, pray.
Sir, this is English.
Well, it'll be a nice surprise for him, won't it?
Sir, I have a letter from my parents. We don't believe in any form of worship.
Well, just keep it social, then. Well, come on!
He's dead. Mr. Humphrey is dead.
Right! Who prayed for that?
18. 15, 18.
Sorry, it was an accident. Please don't hurt me. Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought your pupil.
No, I was trying to work out the room numbering.
Yes, it is quite surprising, isn't it? They took the numbers down during the summer break, so I got the top math section to put them back up as an exercise. Frankly, I was a bit disappointed.
Yes, I suppose you would be.
Amanda Tripley, music and guidance. I'm always trying to get the kids, you know, involved.
It's room 17 I'm looking for.
Which one?
Sorry?
No room 1, no room 7, 2 room 17s. Kids, eh?
I'm looking for the headmaster. It's sort of urgent.
And then, of course, I got the top science section to help with the rewiring.
What?
Oh, no, not a problem, really, no. It's just that some of the lights don't turn off anymore. Apparently, at night, the windows spell bum across the front of the school. Still, anyone can make a mistake.
Quite.
Yes, and I believe between the hours of 8 and 10, they start flashing on and off, and then it sort of goes whizzing round the building on a roller effect. People come for miles.
I can imagine.
And actually, we were blamed for a plane crash once.
I really do need to find the headmaster.
Oh, that room 17, end of the corridor between room 8 and, room 8. Would you mind helping with the door?
203.
Oh, it's gone up. Right, anyone who hasn't done their homework, out to the front.
God sees all. Whatever we do, wherever we go, God is there with us, watching over us, guiding us, protecting us. Now, class, pay close attention. I expect you wonder why I'm talking to you from inside this cupboard. Am I right? Well, am I right? You're all very quiet today. Come along, I'm not just talking to myself in here. Anyway, the point is this. To the early Christians, God was an unseen presence of unimaginable power, only known by his word. Rather like me in this cupboard. You, as my pupils, despite the fact that you can't see me, respect me and even fear me, for you know my word is law. I am in control.
Excuse me.
Who's that?
Suzy Travis, new member of staff. Listen.
I didn't know we were due a new teacher.
I understand the vacancy was rather sudden.
Well, class, you'll have to forgive me while I talk to Miss Travis for a few moments. Will you turn to page 35 in your books?
Listen, about your class.
Ugly-looking bunch, aren't they? Don't worry, they're all firmly under control, aren't you, class?
They've gone.
I'm sorry?
Your class, they've gone.
Oh.
They were gone when I came in. Sorry.
Yes, I see. The door seems to be locked.